Pass Asplund, beat out by Ipri to a wall. Russell down there with him. He'll spin this one back in front, but Linden unable to get there in time. And a quick shot by Lennon as he tried to get it through. Van Sweden blocks the clear out by Johnson. And Kimball Johnson walks him outside as a centering bid is picked up by a Zenas stick. Brahmas will fly. Zenas gets it through. Russell to center. Brahmas shoot. They score! Kimball Johnson!
Into the skates of Sarlo, but will give back to Johnson. Johnson with a feed along the goal line to Sirota. Goes cross ice. There's a shot and a goal! Oh, Jakub Sirota set him up.
All right, the Brahmas, who were 0 for 7 on the man advantage last night. Great testament to the PK from first choice personnel from Coach Soupy, doing a great job last night. Brahmas, quick shot there by Evano, goes wide to the short side. Now up around to that near half wall, played up top, now down low to Guerra. Guerra now back up top to Evano, winds, fakes, now goes to the right wing, back to Evano, quick shot blocked in front, Mudbugs can't clear. Back up top to Evano. Evano now spaces out over to Guerra along the left point. Now he'll delve it in there to Baez. Back up top to Evano. Now to Johnson. Back up top to Evano. Evano from the high slot crisscrosses. Now to Johnson. Quick shot score. Right through traffic. And the Brahmas are on the board first.
And dropped off for Lennon behind the red line. Brahmas breaking out. Here at center ice is Drew Lennon across the line. Illinois defenseman to the corner. Bumped off. Spellacy keeping it alive. And this one's wedged back to the blue line as we resume 5-on-5 play. Walking it is Johnson. His shot trickles through. He scores! A Kimball Johnson blue.
Mudbugs cannot let this one get too far out of hand. They're not a high-scoring team. Brazil tries to get the puck out. Oh, wow. Evano did hold it. Evano holds it in now at the point. Still 3:20 left on Frazee, slew footing. Backdoor, quick shot, save made. Left now on this major. If they can get out of this with just one against, I think the Mudbugs got to feel like that's a win. Just the way the penalty stacked up against them. Right up across center, not out of the neck yet. Up around out of near half wall, near circle, backhander gets blocked. Dickey's in there. Dickinson now tries to get it out. He can't. Right back up to center. Evano's got it now at the point. Dropped off there for Guerra. They always dangerous. Matt Guerra thrown in deep. Quick shot, point blank save. Face off in the right wing circle. Battle at one there by Shreveport. They have it. Out of the far corner it goes. Punched in deep there for Natty Shack to grab. Now whipped around to the near corner. Kapkovic dives in. Now Fewell a blast. It goes high off the glass. Skolnick now gets checked hard. Worked in deep along the far corner. Still deep into the Lone Star zone. Now the Brahmas will break it out. Right back.
Blue line and Stewart. Here's Linden. Waiting, looking in low. Cross ice. Shot to center. Trezera the tip. Just missed there. Austin Betrell sneaks down and through for Stewart. Brahmas score! Shot right side. 5-1 Queso goal. Got to get one here. Gibson's giving him a chance to win one. Brahmas shooters got to show up, and Dan Wildfong calling for 3 different defensemen. It's Kimball Johnson up the right side, coming with a right-handed shot, and he scores! Kimball Johnson puts the sword away. Brahmas winners in round 5 of the shootout. And power play in terms of 4 forwards, 1 D-man. Michael Mintombo, left wing, cutting away. Tries to spin around, 8 seconds to go. Johnson receives this one, pulls the trigger quick. Kamara makes the save. Rebound loose, stamped on and scores. 2.2 seconds to go and a shutout. Erased on that. It's going to be Anderson with Poindexter, with
Herman and Hines. Brahmas rattled around the backside of the wall. Sandberg keeps in left side point and played off the corner by a couple of Brahma forwards. Getting space is Linden. Blue line pass, Johnson. That one tips off something and goes in. I think Zach Herman got it off the skate. Best line change for both teams. 2:35 to play on the power play. Presented by Brevall Technologies. Cesare trying to enter left wing. Adamo in the corner taken out. Brahmas back behind the net with a 2-1 lead, and Austin Bottrell keeps it on the side. Bottrell gloving it. Adamo spins at the circle. Now back blue line for Johnson. Steered to Sandberg, put in front to Adamo. Bottrell back, Johnson shoots, he scores! 3-1 Brahmas. A couple of power. Now Kurbatov will serve the offsetting minor. Brahmas get their power play chance. A quick shot by Spellis. He gets blocked. And is taken back over to a corner. Brahmas working up top. Right circle shot. Johnson scores! 3-0 Lone Star. Chorney goes back half boards. Bump back by Peterson. Sent up by Zenas. And hustled for by the Brahmas defenseman. This puck cleared from their own end and scoring. Kimball Johnson. The empty net goal from 180 feet.
But that's not the case. Harrison Feeney is to my right. Gustav Grigal's to my left. The Lone Star goes first, and here we go. Here's Kimball Johnson to take the first round. He skates in from the far circle. Now between the hashes, a fire, and he scores. Through the pad.
Visit bswhealth.com.
Brahmas power play begins. They'll sub on the left wing side. They'll win it. And set up in the corner through Linden. Right back to Bottrell under his stick. The Brahmas defense will settle. Kimball Johnson to the right side wall. Lennon will quarterback at center. It's a cross-ice feed for Linden. Walking up on the circle, looking for a lane to shoot. Nearly pulled the trigger on that one. And this one rolls its way over for Kimball Johnson. Up to the right side corner. Michael Montalvo able to spear it through. Blake Coffey trying to cut his way around. And Taylor, rather, will now play this one back over for Yanni, who clears this one towards Feeney. First 30 seconds gone to the minor penalty. Brahmas drop back behind their own red line to reset. Linden will swing around and play a puck. Goes up the neutral ice for Bottrell. Back to Johnson. Over left wing side for Lennon. And Michael Montalvo works it just past the blue line. Over to his right. Johnson looking for room. Now to the corner for Austin Bottrell. Johnson receives again. Centers up in the zone. Goes to the left side half wall. Lennon drops it off. Johnson steers it to Bottrell. To the red line. Everybody moving around. Johnson catching this one. Lennon on the left wing. Up for Johnson. Somebody's looking for a one-timer. Here it comes. A blast by Johnson. Blocked by Gavin. Puck goes to the end wall and cleared out through center ice. We are in the final 35 seconds. Alford rough. So that play must have happened in neutral ice. But boy, oh boy, quick whistles coming here in the second. Johnson to his left side. Lennon will work it across the blue line. Austin Bottrell cutting in front. Still with it. Bottrell turns around and shoots one, and look out. Coffey deflected that one nearly on his own net. Brahmas holding it alive now in the front of the crease for Linden. Kimball Johnson right point. On his stick. Now zips it for Lennon. Back up top. Johnson fake shot. Here's Linden. Looking and waiting. To the corner for Bottrell. Brahmas jet on front. That one blocked off a pad by Trey. Off the half wall from Lennon. Michael Montalvo gets it back blue line. Lennon over to Johnson. Now for Linden. Johnson centers it. Shoots it. Blocked in front. Montalvo scores! The power play answer off a blocked shot from the blue line. Goes over the...
Sent over to the near side. That along the wall, taken here by Swade. Now Johnson sneaking in, shoots and scores. Might have taken a deflection in front. This game is tied at 1. It's a power play goal for the Lone Star Brahmas. And the shot might have been
Out with Johnson and Henriksen. Clifton, Yannick, and Weber for Shreveport. Hard hit on Baez. But Heinz corrals the puck, sends it into the corner. Now back up to the blue line. Johnson will have to retreat as Weber trying to get around him, and he's tied up with Johnson. Henriksen will send it around to the far side. Garover skating in along with Baez and Heinz. And at center ice, Shreveport will send it in. Isley out to play it. Gives to Henriksen. Comes back to Johnson. Kimball's feed for Heinz. Tips off of his stick. Comes in on Chouard, and Chouard, with a little spinorama in his crease. Good stick control and a lot of confidence by the Shreveport netminder. Puck back along the imports. Baez creates the turnover, getting it in front, and it went around the stick of DiCarlo. Over to Johnson. Brahmas buzzing a bit. Johnson shot off of Chouard and wide. Martin guides it in to the top of the near circle. DiCarlo dragged down to the ice, tripping coming up on again. Lone Star with 2 points tonight would hold on and secure the second spot in the South. As there's a goal! Chouard could not stop the bouncing puck, and we're tied at for the ice race. Lone Star out with it, now back up to the point. Henriksen fires, and the puck deflects down to the surface before it can get through to Best. Henriksen will have another chance if he wants to get a shot free. Sends it in off of DiCarlo. It's loose in front. Daskus reaching for it, shovels it, and the puck eludes the stick of Frankie Trezera. Johnson, right point. Over to DiCarlo. He'll throw it in. That goes off a few bodies and wide. 15 seconds on the power play for Lone Star. Daskus fighting for it. Comes to the puck. Now back up to Henriksen. Henriksen throws it in. That one bounces off the surface and wide. Back to Johnson. Johnson sends it into the circle. DiCarlo back to Johnson. Dropping the hammer. Sends it in. He scores! Kimball Johnson! Right around the right skate of Sam Baston in. And we're tied up at 1. And Brennan and sent down the ice. Quickly back up with it come the Bugs. Clifton with Rupsov. Roof battling Clifton. Harrison has it knocked away from him. Comes back to Clifton. Lone Star's got to scramble back. And there's another block shot by the Brahmas. It was Johnson that time. Harrison trying to centers, knocked away by Martin. 1-12 and counting. Battling along the boards for the puck. It comes free. Bondi shoots, it's knocked down again, and Lone Star can't clear. A recoil shot goes wide. Rupsov in front, it's loose, Isley's got it covered. Where's the whistle? Oh, it was still free. Martin up to neutral ice, 45 seconds to go. Clifton, right wing, throws it in between a couple of sticks. Oh, Harrison got the shot away, and Isley, I don't know if he ever saw it, but he made the save. Justin Hale bouncing up and down on the bench as another save by Isley. Here comes Lackey. Lackey. Down 1 here in the first frame of the shootout. It's Kimball Johnson. He'll spin and take the puck at center ice. He'll head right. Chouard skating to his left. Johnson skates him down, goes 5-hole, and ties it up at 1 in a shootout. With a 211 goals against average, 928 save percentage. Certainly been impressed with his start here in Brahmaland, and he's almost tested early by Stella before being steered away by Kimball Johnson on the surface. hopefully in no shorter than 29 seconds of time. And off the face-off, Lackey sends it down the ice. Masterful play by the forward. Moore gets it in quickly to Hardikainen. He'll bounce it off the half wall, gives to Kramer, who gives to Hardikainen, now up to Moore. 10 seconds remaining on the Gera Minor. Hardikainen, high slot, sends it to the end line. Seitz kicks it to his stick, now goes back to Hardikainen. Over to Moore, who shoots, and that shot's deflected by Johnson. Paddock gets it down the ice. Here's Gera skating. Skating towards the box, but he was just over to have a word. And Corpus, and Hardikainen has it, and here's Person out of the box. Breakaway, short-handed, and he comes off of his stick. Hardikainen shot deflected back to neutral ice, and Person nearly capitalizing for Lone Star with a bit of good fortune. Seitz drops it to Krivokrasov. Couldn't control it. Sends it back over. That's Stellano Hardikainen who gets it in deep. And Lone Star will clear it down the surface. 1 minute and 17 seconds left on the minor penalty. Gera can't get that one around the Ice Rays skater. That was Andrei Golikov. Puck near side. DiCarlo will take it to the other side of the ice. Gives to Henriksen, who goes to Johnson. Kimball, Johnson to Andrew DiCarlo. DiCarlo left wing brings it in. Peels back, gives to Henriksen. Star 0 for 1 now on the power play. 1 for 3 are the Ice Rays on special teams this evening. Wilkie, freshly out of the box. He gets away from the Brahmas defender. Down the ice and out to play it is Isley. Siffinger was playing defense there. Forced the puck down the ice. Now he's with Lackey. Takes the feed. Trying to drag it through the skates of Gordon Whalen and could not. Here's Wilkie. He can't get around Henriksen. And out of the corner, up to the blue line, and into neutral ice goes the puck. Henriksen pass. Cervoni to Usak. Into Martin, who'll go back to the blue line. Baez out of the box. Brahmas at full sprint. Here's Johnson. Daskus comes over to take the puck, and skating away with it is Noss. Loses possession for a moment, but streaking with the puck. Now given back to Usak, who throws it off the side of the net. Nick Godfrey with the sweater fluttering got that one into the Brahmas zone. Centered and controlled by Baez, but not out yet for Lone Star. Now they'll get it back to neutral ice. Trezera off the stick of Noss. Usyk will come over to take the puck. Usyk with a shot! Huss just trying to keep the puck in the zone so he can complete a change. 2:47 and counting left in the first. Johnson ties Bennett against the glass. Puck comes free. Over to Sarla Oma, and that one. Here's Stella in the Rays countering. He's got Bennett. Stella shoots, save, Isley rebound. Kick towards the net as it comes off. Bennett just miss. Combining for an equalizer. Off the face-off, that one comes through the slot. Love will chase it to the board, sends it towards the net. Into the corner. Johnson's got an Ice Rays skater tied up. DiCarlo over to tie up another Ice Rays skater, and Daskus will get it back to neutral ice. Here's the Brahmas skating in. Back to Johnson. He shoots, and Brian George makes. Face-off one and controlled by the Ice Rays. Seitz to Bennett. He shoots. Rebound misses Stella's stick. Hardikainen and Bennett go back and forth again, trying to back the Brahmas down. Got Lackey to take a swing at it. That puck bounces away from Lackey. He turns and clears it down the ice. George quickly as it's about to be 5-on-4. He wants his team with one more chance with the off the face-off, drop to Moore. Moore will give to Furiolo. He'll send it down past the inline pass. There's a shot from Moore into the body of Poddick. He can't quite finish off the defensive play, but nonetheless, he gets in the way of that shot, and a few extra seconds have ticked off here as that puck was in the corner and then bouncing off the stick of Furiolo's the puck. Poddick comes back, and here's something to be called. Out of the corner, Smiley over to Noss. Leaves for Godfrey. Ice Rays just sort of stuck in that corner, and that allows Lone Star to get back to full strength. Now we'll try it out of the near corner. We'll see who finds it. It's Daskus, waiting patiently for that puck to come away from the boards. Now Godfrey to Noss, and he misses on the shot. Just game, which is being called very tight by the officials. And so keep your sticks low, keep composed, and let's ride this thing home to victory. Would be a huge 2 points for Lone Star, as Stella's knocked down to the ice by Martins, trying to possibly sell it a bit. It'll take a moment to get back to his skates. He's fine. Johnson to Huss. And it's taken by Wilkie. He'll turn and fire up Sarla-Oma. It will be Jake Swade. Martin was skating over to see if he would take it. And they've settled on Swade. Puck dropped down to the ice, controlled by the Ice Rays. There's a shot by Bennett. Isley never saw it. He didn't know where that puck was until it clanged off of the glass behind him. Out from the inboards and skating away with it is Swade. 3-on-3 for Lone Star here. Swade with Guerra and Sarla-Oma. Sarla-Oma to Guerra. That one goes wide. It was Swade to Guerra. Shot went wide. Puck comes back over to Guerra out of the near corner. And he sends it back to the blue line. They'll creep forward a bit. Holmes drops it. Stella pins DiCarlo off and allows the clear down ice by Colton Wilkie. Your officials this evening, again, 2 referees on the surface, Michael Zaukman along with Harrington. I have to get his first name. It's just a C on the score sheet. As there's a pass for a Huss that's knocked away, comes back to Henriksen. 35 seconds left on the power play. Johnson to DiCarlo, whiffs on the pass, comes back to Johnson. His shot deflects up high and wide over the crossbar. Henriksen keep at the blue line. Good keep with the skate. Back to Johnson. Johnson to DiCarlo. Back to Johnson. Over to Henriksen. Left side. Throws it in. It's blocked down to the surface, and then Trezera clanks it off the post. Pass to Johnson. Back to DiCarlo. DiCarlo trying to go back to Johnson, and it's cleared out by Moore and the Ice Rays. That will do it on the power play for the Brahmas. A couple of chances, but Furiolo brings us back to 5-on-5 action. Lackey can't quite find the puck. Hardikainen has it bounced back to him, and then he's knocked to the surface by Henriksen, which allows Siffinger to take possession. He'll ring it around the boards as the Baylor Medical penalty kill gets off to a good start off the faceoff circle. Guerra sends it down the other end. Kramer around the net, goes over to Hardikainen, who's looking for Krivokrasov. And now Usyk shuffles it to Hardikainen. He'll spin back, goes back up, center blue line. Kramer kicks it to his stick, now goes back to Hardikainen. Terry Hardikainen sends it in to Usyk, and then he misses Krivokrasov and throws the puck all the way back into neutral ice. 35 seconds have expired on the power play chance for Corpus. Martin waits for it as Seitz pins him against the glass. You got Hardikainen, Krivokrasov all in there, fishing for rubber, along with Gabe Poddick. Comes back to Kramer. And his pass deflects to the stick of Martin, who will throw it down ice, where Kramer intercepts it at the center ice line, and will bring it back in. Finds Seitz. Nicholas Seitz peeling back, now sending it into the corner. Stella, the goal scorer for Corpus, has it. Will leave for Moore. Moore looking for a shooting angle. He finds it, and Isley makes the